Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. What a way to start off the week, folks. Hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you had an incredible weekend. I had a very busy one, and you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Today is Monday, July 10th. And boy, we're ready, man. The summer is beautiful. The weather is fantastic. We got a great show lined up for you today. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show, folks. Oh, boy, what a weekend it was. Incredible, incredible, incredible. But before that, it's time to let's say hello to our sponsors, of course, Ace Hardware, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park in Warrenville. Buy local, shop local. Now listen, folks, you got a couple days left for this great special. July 11th and July 12th is Amazon Prime Day. In efforts to drive traffic in our stores as we're running our very own Ace Hardware Days, valid at all the Ace Hardware stores July 11th and July 12th. For every customer that makes a store purchase for $25 or more on the 11th or 12th of January, you're going to get an extra $10 gift card to use for your future purchases with us. Buy local, shop local. Don't forget, folks, the month of July lawnmower promo. Any new lawnmower you purchase, you receive a free assembly and delivery. Now, that's only to the end of the month of July. Check their markdowns on all patio furniture, up to 50% off. And don't forget to grill your ace off. Get $20 off any grill purchase by saying grill your ace off. Buy local, shop local. That's Ace Hardware, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. All right, folks, and let's not forget our good buddies from Gorelli Pavement Service. Now, you know what? They moved everything here on the sides now, so everything is a little ubats now, as you would say. Yeah, it's a little. They moved this whole thing, so it's hard for me to find everything again. Starting to get used to it again. All right, so let's not forget our good buddies from Gorelli Pavement Service. That's right, Gorelli knows a curb appeal your home and business, largely affected by your concrete and asphalt. They also do complete asphalt replacement for residential and commercial lots. Call Laura or Barb for a free estimate at 815-271-5835. That's Gorelli Pavement, servicing Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. 815-271-5835. Tell them Tony O sent ya. Ocean's Pit in the house. Let's say hello to people here. Kathy, hello, my dear friend. I hope you're doing well, and welcome to Ocean's Pit. All right. We had an incredible weekend, folks. Just over the top. Friday night, of course, with Daryl Armstead at Chicago Prime was fantastic. And Saturday, we made our debut at the beautiful Getaway Restaurant Lounge in the wonderful French Country Inn Hotel in beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. Show started at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We played till 9. It was fantastic. Played till 8. Let me tell you about the Getaway. It used to be Kirsch's on the Bay with Jim Kirsch, and they used to do a great job with that place. So that's the last time we actually played there. But there was the first time we played. Arnie from Mars took it over. We want to thank Arnie for everything and the staff. Fantastic. What a great crowd of people showing up. And also want to thank Eric from the French Country Inn, one of the great hotels there in the Lake Geneva area. It was just fantastic. Double T, Tony Toto, and Jerry Jams were on fire. And my wife Laura was there, my cousin Rhonda. It was great seeing Donnie and Hardcore Italians, Mikey, Danny, Joey, the Spins, Sonny. I mean, it was great seeing everybody. So we really do appreciate it. And I hope you had a great time. We certainly did, and that was Saturday. Sunday, we were in beautiful Westchester at the State Country Club for a birthday for Jim and Kathy. Jim celebrating 80 years. What a great venue that was, outside, inside, halfway. We had a great time. So I want to thank everybody who made that possible. It was a lot of fun. Okay, now we got a busy week, extremely busy week this week. Tomorrow, we're at the Butterfield Country Club, Jerry Jams, Tony Toto. Wednesday, we're at Big Sammy's in Plainfield, a brand new venue for us. Me and Jerry Jams. That's a 7 o'clock hit. It's going to be fun. I heard the food is fantastic. That's this Wednesday. Thursday, we're at the Crystal Lake Country Club. It's open to the public. You guys can come outside on the patio this Thursday for all you Crystal Lake fans out there. It's going to be Jerry Jams, Tony Toto, and Lisa P. this Thursday, the Crystal Lake Country Club. Friday is a private event at the Carnival Restaurant, and Saturday will be at Bellagio in Roselle. It's going to be fantastic. I love it. Berto Ergo, the people, they do an incredible job over there. A lot of fun. Very cool. And then Sunday, we're going to be returning to Lake Como. Are you ready for back-to-back Lake Janiqua weekends? We're going to be at the Thirsty Parrot, 1 o'clock in the afternoon next Sunday, the 16th. Double T and Jerry Jams. It's going to be a lot of fun. Buddy, great seeing you Friday for Mary Ann's birthday. And it was great seeing Buddy also on Saturday. Carol, Albert, Lillian, hope you guys are doing well. Oh, how are you doing? Kathy Splotro, my dear friend from Arizona, in the house today. Speaking of Kathy and speaking about a lot of friends, we're doing January 7th to January 14th. It's time to jump on the Chicago Music Cruise 2024. The Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, the wonders of the sea, 4 football fields long. Folks, the biggest ship. It's going to be fun. Tony Ocean, the main event band. My other band, Mojo's Jukebox, and Seventh Heaven. Richie and the boys putting this thing together. They've been doing it for many years, and we are so honored to be part of it coming up on the 2024 next year, folks. We're going to start off in Orlando, Florida, head over to Coco Key, Bahamas, St. Martin, and St. Thomas. It's going to be a fun time. Ocean's finally on the ocean, baby. Going to be fun. Go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Talk to Mary, talk to these people, get your tickets. John Grande, how you doing, my friend? Johnny will be playing saxophone with us this Friday for a private affair at the Carnival Fulton Market, along with Regina Karma, the main event band. It's going to be a lot of fun on Friday. All right, so much to talk about, folks. And first of all, let's check in with Mama D. As you know, last week she went into the hospital. Dehydration, trying to keep her. She had some stomach cramps, but little by little, she's doing better. So thank you for all your texts and emails and phone calls. Mama D appreciates it very much. She's in great spirits. So God bless for that. And thank you for everybody. Keep praying for our Mama D, of course. Mama D, if you're listening, we love you, hon. All right. So, let's get to some stuff here. Boy, and I got some sad news. Our good friend, Carmela Raimondi, from the Raimondi family, Danny Raimondi, too, who plays saxophone with us. He's in Italy right now. And Stella Raimondi sometimes sings with us as well. Carmela's father has passed away at the age of 88 years old. And services will be tomorrow, Tuesday, 11th, at Salerno's, starting at 3 o'clock. So our prayers go out to the Raimondi family. I'm so sorry, Carmela, my dear friend. God bless to your father up in heaven. All right, so let's get to some stuff. This is an Italian apology. An Italian apology. From one Italian to another, if an Italian apologizes, I apologize for the mean and hurtful and accurate things I said to you, you sensitive ass. You guys are brutal with your stuff, sending. You have no whole bars here. Just keep sending that stuff in, folks. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, and let's see what we got here. I think it's time to throw a little sponsors in since they moved everything here. I still haven't got it all down yet, the new... All right, here we go. Let's not forget our good buddies from Roy McCampbell, attorney at law. That's right, Roy McCampbell, a statewide law practice that is client-focused and results-driven. 708-275-4294. Laura Ocean Solutions, increase profits while reducing credit card fees. You'll never have to shop again with Laura Ocean Solutions. Deutsch Power Center out of Elgin, Illinois, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's Deutsch Power Center, 224-276-6550, everybody. And let's not forget Don Esteban Cigars out of Tarpon Springs, Florida, baby. You got to get these hand-rolled cigars sent right to your home. Javier does a great job. Call him. Tell him Tony O sent you, 727-366-7536. And let's not forget our good buddies, some Trico hair experts out of Rosemont, Illinois, 773-999-7888. That's Trico hair experts. Now, guys, you are watching Tony Ocean and Ocean's Pit. Now we're on 5 different social media outlets, folks. We're on the YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Mo Carrara, my Facebook page. We're on the Tony Ocean Show Facebook page, and we're on the Ocean's Pit Facebook page. So right now, I'm asking you guys to push the button, share the show, let everybody know about Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Monday through Friday, dedicated to the first responders, and mostly dedicated also to people like you who sit and watch the show. It really is a little fun, and I hope you like it. What's going on with Ryan's Bar? Buddy, Ryan's Bar is probably going to be open late August, maybe early September, but it's ready to go. Just waiting to get things done. I think they're waiting for the summer to end, because the summer there's a lot of free concerts and festivals and barbecues and everything. So I think he wants to open after Labor Day, when everything kind of slows down a little bit. But there will be, and we'll keep you posted about Bugsy's in McHenry, Rhino Ryan's new club coming soon. All right, let's get some other stuff here, folks. My friend went bald years ago. He still carries a comb with him. He just can't part with it. Oh, corny, but true to the fact. I want to wish a happy 39th wedding anniversary to my good friend Dick Sayed. Of course, Say It Again with Sayed. And of course, he lost his wife Patty earlier this year, but they would have been celebrating 39 years wedding. God bless you guys. Dick, I love you, my friend, and I hope you're well. All right, folks. I don't care. I don't know why people make such a big deal over celebrities or people posing nude. Here it is, folks. It doesn't. I really don't care. Ricki Lake. Remember Ricki Lake, actress? She had her own talk show for a long time. At 54 years old, she's sitting outside in the patio and she poses nude. God bless them, man. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. And what's the big deal? It's not hurting anybody. If you don't want to like it, don't look at the picture. Move on. If someone's going to pay her to take her clothes off, God bless her. Ricki Lake. Stella! What's up, Stella? We have not seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Robert Provengiano. I can't wait till it's open either, General. I can't wait. Kathy, I hope you're doing well. You're watching Ocean's Pit. What a great weekend in Lake Geneva. And we're doing it again this Sunday, folks. Unbelievable how crazy it's been. Just these crazy dates. All right. Other thing you've been hearing a lot about certain singers, entertainers that are doing their concerts outside and people are throwing shit at them. Harry Styles got hit. A couple other people got hit. I mean, it's happening more and more. Cell phones, beer, they're throwing things at these people. Maybe they're not that good. People are just aggravated. Or maybe there's one of those serial, not killers, but serial throwers, whatever, that's going to throw things at people while they're performing. Now, God bless, nothing's been thrown at me yet, at least that I can remember. But, I mean, it's happening to these big concerts now. If they have a beer, if they have a camera, whatever, they're throwing them at these people, and they're hitting them. They're doing some damage. Some of these concerts, some of these people had to stop singing. Adele made a big comment saying, folks, that if she gets something thrown at her, she will come down and kill you, was her quote by Adele. I will kill you if someone throws anything at me. Dakota's birthday today, buddy. My good buddy in Las Vegas, Nev. My good friend Dakota. Happy birthday, my friend. Good afternoon, Dennis. Hope you're doing well. And welcome to Ocean's Pit. So, Adele says, I'll kill you if you throw something at me. Now, that's NBC reports. Crazy as it is. David Ross from the Chicago Cubs took some shit last week when they went playing against the Milwaukee Brewers. I guess they closed the rooftop a little earlier than normal because of the shade that came down and covered for the outfield, so they couldn't see the ball from what I'm seeing, or they couldn't So they closed which is kind of weird because that doesn't happen too often. So he took a lot of grief for that, for making that decision when the Cubs played the Milwaukee Brewers because of the shade coming in lake through the water there. So David Ross, Chicago Cubs. I'll catch it and throw it back. There you go, Dakota. I'm with you, my friend. News about Madonna. Madonna was revived, folks, pronounced dead. And she was revived by something called Narcan injection. It brought her back to life. I don't know anything about all this, folks, but this Madonna, I guess she went in with some bacterial infection really bad this past weekend or the weekend before or something during the week. But it was pretty bad, I guess, to the point where they have to give her a Narcan, which I don't really know what that is, but it's an injection. Is that crazy? Wow, she did. That's crazy. Ricky Lake lost a lot of weight. That's she's posing nude, showing off. All right, Lillian, nothing wrong with that. Like I said, God bless her, man. Joanne, how you doing, my friend? Johnny G, I hope you're doing well, my brother. All right, so big gigs. We got some, like I said, this Wednesday, Big Sammy's in Plainfield, new Italian restaurant. Fantastic. Looking forward to being there. And then Saturday will be a Villaggio in Roselle. I'm looking forward to that with Tony Toto, Lisa P. It's going to be fun, 7 o'clock. And then Sunday, the Thirsty Parrot. Get your butts down to Lake Como, baby. 1 o'clock in the afternoon this Sunday. Back-to-back Lake Geneva weekends, folks. Kudos and congratulations to 31 students in Nebraska. Now, if I'm correcting, I think Bill Saratella, which Bill and Julie, it was great seeing you guys at the getaway when they stopped by for a little bit. It could be both their kids might have got one of these. But anyway, 31 Nebraska students from Nebraska got the ACT scores. So congratulations. Kudos. 31 students. There's a lot of smart kids up in Nebraska, folks. That's for sure. God bless you. All right. I love this quote. What about Zaza's? We won't be back at Zaza's. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was not there because I was at the concert in the park. So, but the great Daryl Armenstad did a great job with Sonia Hicks covering for me. So there, I'll be back the first Thursday of every month at Zaza's again, starting in the month of August. Good afternoon, Tina. I hope you're doing well. Tina Perry is in the house. Hey, guys. Tony Toto, what an incredible job, buddy, you did on Saturday night, my friend. God bless you. We got a busy week. Butterfield Country Club tomorrow. Wednesday will be at Big Sammy's in Plainfield. Thursdays, Crystal Lake Country Club. Now, that's open to the public. Open to the public this Thursday, the Crystal Lake Country Club outside on the pier. It's going to be a lot of fun. Friday, we're at the Carnival Restaurant, open to the public. No, that's a private event. And then Sunday, the Thirsty Parrot of Elijah. I'm crazy. It's just a busy week. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Next Wednesday, I'll be in my hometown of Elk Grove Village. We're going to be, of course, at the Chefelu Seaside Sicilian Restaurant, 7 o'clock to 10. I think we're going to be outside in the patio, me and Jerry Jam. So it's going to be nice because it's my hometown. So I'm really looking forward to that. And don't forget, July 29th, we're returning to Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy. Saturday night, we got Double T Tony Toto. We got Jerry Jams. We got some members of Mojo's Jukebox and Crystal Knievel. Crystal Knievel will be making a performance again with us. A lot of retro rock and roll fun on the 29th at the Speakeasy. Taylor Street Italian Fest. Ron Onesti does it again. August 18th, the main event band will be there. And don't forget, returning to Mars Resort in Lake Geneva on Saturday, August 19th. And then Ocean's Rat Pack goes to the Forget About It Vineyard Winery on Sunday, August 20th. Bill Saratella is Frank. Elliot Winbush as Sammy. Yours truly as Dean. We got Jerry Jams and we got Vince Amore as Tony Bennett. It's going to be all four of us on one stage Sunday, August 20th. Forget About It, Vineyard and Winery. Now, next Monday, General, anybody that wants to join us, my good friend Ron Starr and another great attendant has got a beautiful yacht downtown. And we're going to be doing Ocean's Pit live from the boat. Now, this yacht's going to have a big banner. It's going to say Tony Ocean Live, Ocean's Pit. So we want you to join us. If you're interested in joining us Monday, the 17th, weather permitting, we'll be going live on Ocean's Pit on Ron Starr's yacht. It's going to be a lot of fun. Me and Ron are going to be doing some songs. I hear Lisa P is going to be joining us. It's going to be fun. We want you to be part of the fun. So private message me if you're interested in joining us live on Ocean's Pit on the beautiful yacht, Ron Starr's yacht on the harbor. It's going to be fantastic. Crystal Lake is 7 o'clock there, buddy. 7 o'clock. All right. Here is something that everybody has bumped into in your life. Nothing brings a group of assholes together faster than something that's none of their business. Everybody can't wait to throw their 2 cents in. If you don't know, you have nothing to do with it, keep your mouth shut. I love that quote sent in by Haley from Woodstock, Illinois. Robert, you're going to be joining us. You got it. The General. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to that. All right. Oh, my God. It's crazy. What do we got here, folks? Okay. Sean Bean, the British actor, good actor, has been in a lot of great movies. He's been, of course, with the Lord of the Rings movie. And he's afraid of heights. I am afraid of heights. Very afraid of heights. I get up too high on a ladder. That's just a ladder's bad enough. But this guy was really afraid of heights too. When he was filming the Lord of the Rings sequels of movies, he climbed up a mountain that took 2 hours to climb up this mountain every day because he wasn't really afraid of heights, this particular story, but he was afraid of riding in a helicopter. So to make that trip every morning while they were filming 2 hours up this mountain, he didn't mind climbing the mountain, but he didn't want to get on a helicopter. Now, I was on a helicopter once, I believe. Ooh, you want to see fly? You want to see, remember Goodfellas? Ooh, you want to see helicopters? No, I was on a helicopter once, and probably at the time, the days, I probably couldn't remember the experience, but I remember that I was on a helicopter. I don't know if I'd do it again. I mean, it is what it is. Mary, I hope you're doing well. You're watching Ocean's Pit. Are you guys afraid of heights? One of the questions for today, are you afraid of heights? I don't know. Sometimes I have dreams about that stuff, being scared of heights. So a little crazy here, folks. Hey, it is what it is. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. How about some birthday? Let's start off with my buddy Dakota up in Las Vegas, Nev, celebrating a good time up there. Happy birthday to my good friend Dakota. Of course, Willie Nelson, 96 years old, the great Willie Nelson. Matt Boone, the husband of Josie and Tina, of course, from the Josie Awards. Matt celebrated a birthday this past weekend. Mary Grievous from Chicago Music Cruise 2024. Mary had a birthday this past weekend. Happy birthday, Mary. God bless you. Janet Leigh, another great actress back from the 50s and 60s, celebrates. Diane Kohler and her talk show. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Rock Around the Clock with Bill Haley celebrated a birthday, folks. How many people remember Family Affair? Sebastian Cabot, who played Mr. French, celebrates a birthday this past weekend. Okay, Satoshi Buddy Yakuhu, who has played the character in Ultraman. For all you sci-fi geeks out there, you know I am. Happy birthday. Used to love Ultraman. Yeah, he was one of my favorites. You got to love him, folks. Clint Eastwood. Go ahead, make my day. 92 years old. Burt Ward, better known as Robin from the 1966 Batman series with Adam West, celebrates a birthday, 78 years old. Chicagoland piano man Bobby Schiff celebrated a birthday last week. Happy birthday, Bobby Schiff. Doc Severinsen from the Tonight Show band, 96 years old today. Tracy Walton, my good friend Tracy, Southside. Hope you're doing well. She's a great music lover, and she's an author of some big-selling books. And don't forget, Chicago crooner, also part of the Rat Pack at one time, my good buddy Jack D'Amico celebrating a birthday this past weekend. Happy birthday, Jack. All right, folks. Woo! You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. 92, just a kid. Clint Eastwood. Buy local, shop local. Want to say hello to Danny Mazzi, of course, and Robin from Armando Supermarkets, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin. They're having a good time somewhere in Florida. It was great seeing them this past weekend, along with Joey and Cindy Spins. It was great seeing Mike and the guys, some hardcore Italians. And don't forget also Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision and auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. You're watching Ocean's Pit. It's almost 12:30, folks. Telling you some great stories. I hope you have an incredible day. Oh, wow. Crazy as it is. Let's get right down to some more the nitty gritty. You don't hear that too often. We know there's going to be a new host for the Wheel of Fortune. We know that Pat Sajak is going to be retiring at the end of the year. So Ryan Seacrest, like he really needs another job, is going to be the new host. But Vanna White, who's still moving those letters, she at one particular time, she'd been taking the same salary for 18 years, half of what Pat Sajak made. Well, now she wants 50%. She wants her due. And you know what? She should get it. Now, she was taking somewhat less pay for 18 years to have that job. Now, is it a cushy job? Is it a job that we all probably want? Is she probably making too much money? Nah. God bless for her agent and her. If you can get it, baby, grab it. That's what it's about. Grab it. But she wants a 50% raise. So she wants half. A lot of people still watch Wheel of Fortune. They love Vanna moving the letters. So God bless. She gets it. Good for her, man. And congratulations, the Cubs and Yankees. My Yankees got smacked twice already. I think the Cubs won 2 and the Yankees won 1. I think the game finishes, I think, the end of the week or whatever it is. But the Cubs this past weekend won one of the first games ever in Yankee Stadium. First time ever. So they played the Yankees, I don't know how many times through the years, but they only won once in New York City. So congratulations to your Chicago Cubbies. We all know that Twitter's out there, but I guess Twitter, I don't know. I'm on Twitter. I'm not that good. I don't have that many followers on Twitter. You can watch this show on Twitter. I need to get better in my social media. On LinkedIn, because we're live on LinkedIn and Twitter. So I want to get some more help with putting that together. But they say if Twitter ends up switching, there's going to new app now called Threads, which is going to be hitting the market soon, if not already. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Albert. The series is over. Cubs beat the Yanks 2 out of 3. Okay, thank you. There you go. Vanna makes $3 million a year. Michael, so she wants half. So she wants more money now that you're bringing Seacrest in, and you know what he probably charges, right? I mean, like he really needs another job. This guy's in everything. Pretty soon he's going to be doing toilet commercials. My God, everything. He's in everything. Every game show, every talk show, every reality show is right. He even does a horrible job on New Year's Eve because no one's ever going to do the countdown like Dick Clark did. Oh, my God. Are there any hardcore Australians? Austrians. Dennis, you can get your own club. We have the hardcore Italians, but you should start your own hardcore Austrians. It would be good. Don't know what it's with women today. Oh, Luann, you know what? If she can make the money, God bless her. If you're a big Snoop Dogg fan, and if you're a big Jack in the Box fan, how many people loved Jack in the Box? I remember when I was a kid, I used to love, even when I was a teenager, we used to love Jack in the Box. Well, I guess, I don't know if there's still any in Illinois, and you guys might know better than me, but Snoop Dogg has got his own dish now, his own food there, whatever you call it. It's curly fries and a brownie. It's called a Snoop Dogg. So get this. Jack in the Box. Gotta love Snoop and you gotta love Jack in the Box. So I just don't know if there's one here in Illinois, if there still is. Phyllis is watching, the First Lady of Music. Phyllis, I love you, my dear friend, and St. Nicholas. I hope you guys are doing well. We got to hook up soon. My good friend Phyllis. And don't forget Nick, the Piano Man. Go check him out with his band. He is a good friend and a good guy. They both are. Love you guys. Okay, so thank you, Dennis. And Jack in the Box is in California. That's probably why Snoop's got the curly fries and brownie. Great combination that is. Good going in, bad coming out. You're watching Ocean's Pit, a little show about big things. This is a great quote. Great quote from Jennifer from Glendale Heights. Says, some people are not your friend. They're just scared to be your enemy. Interesting. You know, they say keep your enemies close. It's so hard in this crazy world that we live in. Vegas has a Jack in the Box too. Love their tacos. Yeah, I love their tacos too. You know what, guys? Going back to Jack in the Box, do you know that you can get the Burger King tacos are ones from Jack in the Box? So when you go to Burger King and they've got the tacos, the same recipe, everything that was in the Jack in the Box, now you can get a Burger King tacos. Pretty good. I remember trying them. Very good. Interesting stuff. But that last quote from Jennifer from Glendale Heights, some people are not your friends. They're just scared to be your enemy. Huh. Now listen, I don't think anybody wants to get on anybody's bad side. But there's a lot of jealousy in this world on every part. It doesn't, not just musicians. There's just jealousy or maybe envy in a lot of different musicians, and a lot of different jobs. I mean, it just is what it is. And I don't think sometimes the jealousy is maliciously. Sometimes I just think it's the competitive thing that everybody's trying to do, the competitive thing. But when we try to all work together sometimes, and which I think that I love to do. I know I do. I know Nick Sahajas does it. He always brings on talent to his shows, and we try to bring people together. And when we do, and I think that's very important, you know. And some people believe in that philosophy. Some people don't. It's just what it is. My mom's quote, stay in your lane. Ooh, Phyllis, that could be a new T-shirt. That could be a new T-shirt, my friend. Okay. Positions, and here's another great quote right here. Positions are temporary. Ranks and titles are limited. But the way that you treat people that's how you'll be remembered. And you know that first impression? I believe that to some degree. What if you had a bad day when you meet somebody? Or maybe you had too much? I'm just saying, a lot of times people know if you're good from the heart or just loud and whatever it is. Or you could, you know, who knows? But I love that quote. It does make a lot of sense here, folks. I was watching a lot of reviews too. Singing the national anthem is not an easy thing to do. It's an honor to be able to do it. I did it maybe 3 times. Once I screwed the words up. How bad is that? But to try to do it, the national anthem, you ever see some of these singers come up and they do it? There's a singer named Jill Scott. She just did something for the 4th of July, different programs that they were going out during the 4th of July and singing the national anthem. I don't understand why they just can't keep it straight like it's supposed to be sung. You know, that they do all that. You don't need all that. Just get up there and from the heart, sing it the way it's sung. Trying to put sometimes your own shtick into it. It's not meant to be. It's the national anthem. It's not a song that you're trying to record or a cover that you're trying to release, redo. Your niece sang in Wrigley Field twice. That's very, very good. My good buddy, Greg. Greg from Taverna on Division. Him and Jennifer, great people. Still, #1 patio out in the suburbs of Chicago, folks. #1, they can't find a better patio. Not only on Tavern on Division, folks, but now his place, The Joint, right next door that he just built a giant balcony to, so you guys can people sit and enjoy over there. We'll be there in August. I want to thank Greg I was supposed to be there a couple weeks, but Dave Antonelli is getting married. Now, you know that Dave got married in my kitchen. our son Joey married him, but the party is going to be at Moretti's in Elgin on the 22nd when they get married. But again, thank you, Greg, for everything, and always been a true guy. Absolutely. So talking back about the national anthem, folks, right? Don't you just? I mean, I think Whitney Houston did it great, and there's never people going to try to compare to that. It ain't going to happen. There's never going to be another Whitney Houston. I mean, that's the way she did it. That was out of the blue, and no one expected that version. And she did an incredible job at it. But when people try to do the national anthem, just keep it simple and let everybody know. Think it the way it was written. Danny, all the way from Positano, Italia, Danny Ramonde. Danny, my good brother, I'm sorry to hear about Carmela's father, who has passed away at the age of 88 years old. Danny, I love you, my good brother. God bless you. We miss you. Can't wait to get you back working with us when you come back from Italy, you and your family. Danny Ramonde, live from Italy, he is there, folks. Lily's Law. Has anybody ever heard of Lily's Law? Which is a good law. 4-year-old toddler, Erlen Scott, 4 years old. He drowned during swimming lessons. Giving your kids swimming lessons is a great thing to do. I wish I can't swim. My dad never, I probably should have learned how. But there was a kid actually who died swimming during swimming lessons. The teachers, the parents, anybody around was not paying attention. So they made now a new Lily's Law. This is in Georgia. You need to pay attention when these kids are in the water, folks. We're not talking about a teenager. That's bad enough for a regular. This is a 4-year-old kid. You know, back in the day, they picked up the kids and they just threw you in the water and said, go ahead, swim. That's how they would, your parents or grandparents used to do that to you. Just start paddling. Terrible. But these teachers, now I don't know if the parents are there, but if the parents are there while the kid is taking swimming lessons, that means you've got 3 pairs of eyes should be on those kids. Whether it's just your mom because your dad's working or your dad or both parents came in and they're teaching the kid. How about the teacher? Where is he at when a 4-year-old is drowning? You don't see that? Pay more attention. And they got this Lily Law. If it's happening in Georgia, it should be happening in every state around the world to protect the kids. Jesus, he's 4 years old. God damn it. You're about to find out why it's important. You can't quit. Your birthright was bigger than your trial. And some of these quotes that you guys send me, sometimes the ones you can get to right away, I mean, they all got some great sensitive meaning to them. There's so many great quotes, and you guys send me some great ones. I do really appreciate it. Thank you so much. There's a new movie coming out. Now, first of all, former President Donald Trump said that he was going to, if he becomes president again in 2024, he was going to release more documents of the JFK assassination, more that they've never released before. And, there's going to be forever wondering how this all happened. Some say it was the mob. Some say it was Castro. Some say it was, Castro mob, whatever, even some of his own people, of course. So you've seen the movie with Kevin Costner. I thought that was great. That was just showing the side of him as the attorney, his view on what happened with the assassination of John F. Kennedy, Oswald and everything. Well, now there's going to be a new movie coming out. Nick Solozzi co-producing. Nick Solozzi, Chicago's own Nick. Brother of Joe Solozzi, actually living in California, but he's been writing movies for a long time. But he teamed up with David Mamet. Now, when David Mamet touches something, it's going to be good. This new movie that's going to be coming out, it's going to be told by the mafia's side, their point of view of the whole Kennedy assassination. Now, Nick Solozzi, of course, is the godson of the great Sam Giancana, former Chicago mob boss. So it's going to be interesting. You see a lot of different documentaries and stuff on the side of either the police, the doctors, the politician side, the lawyer, but they never showed the side of what the mob was thinking or how it was all going. So when this movie finally, they're supposed to start shooting it in September. Al Pacino, one of the guys interested. There's a lot of people that signed on to this movie. John Travolta. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see the point of view of the mafia, the mob, the Cosa Nostra, on their point of view and how they seen the whole Kennedy assassination. So it's going to be interesting. Everybody loves mob movies, mob TV show. I mean, look at The Sopranos, folks. It was like number one. It won more Emmys than any other show in television history up to that point. So everybody seems to love those kind of movies. I do. I think most of you guys do. Maybe not. But it's going to be interesting to see the side of the mafia, what they thought and their recollection of everything going down and talking about the JFK assassinations. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. We were just talking about the tragic stuff that's been happening with the roller coasters. Now, this was us last week with the roller coaster was stuck upside down for 2 hours, and I think it was Wisconsin. And the firemen got him down. But imagine upside down. How about this one? Now, this is in North Carolina, and where my buddy Rhino Ryan is, and he sent me this story. Him and his wife were there on the Friday at that particular amusement park, which is in North Carolina, and they didn't go on the Saturday. But on the Saturday, folks, somebody was looking at the roller coaster, seeing their family or friends on it, and they noticed a big crack on the side of this roller coaster. So they closed it down. Do you know this roller coaster is the tallest and fastest in America? Tallest and fastest roller coaster in America. And there's a crack on the side, realizing that if that crack gets any bigger, there's a lot of damage. So they stopped this from happening. Miss seeing my buddy Bo. Donald, I miss you too, brother. Hope to see you soon. Tony, how's the movie going that you'll be in? Well, we're waiting for a script, Chicago Gangsters. Thank you, Pina, for asking. By going to my appointment. Erica, it was great seeing you on Saturday at the Getaway, my dear friend. Thank you so much. My life growing up in Chicago, life I was living in the Soprano series. Mary we all were, right? I mean, with the time, from Chicago, I mean, we all bumped into different people, and they had some great clubs and different restaurants and stuff. But anyway, it should be interesting. But this roller coaster, thank God they closed it down because it couldn't prevent a lot of deaths and stuff. That wow! Congratulations to Taco Bell, finally stepping up. I mean, I noticed this in sports a lot of times, and I'm not sure about a lot of other companies, but they finally, Taco Bell stepped up and made congratulations to Sean Tarrant. He'll be the very first African American CEO of a major company, one of the first for Taco Bell's history. So kudos to Taco Bell to open up your eyes and stop living old school. Like even in sports, it took forever to get an African-American coach. So Taco Bell CEO, congratulations, Sean Tarrant, and congratulations to Taco Bell. Open your eyes, folks. It's 2023 here. World Chocolate Day for all you chocolate lovers out there. God bless you. And the Eagles have finally on their farewell tour. That's it. It's no more. The Eagles had a lot of great hits. I wasn't a big Eagles fan. I mean, they had a couple good songs I liked. But all these major great acts that we all grew up with, a lot of them are just retiring, ending, whatever it is. But the Eagles, Elton John just did his last farewell concert too. And I think he's finally done. There's a lot of groups that keep saying farewell and they come back every 3 years. You know, Kiss, The Who. I think the Who might have did like 7 comeback concerts. But this is done for the Eagles. I think they're kind of guys that don't need to do it for the money. They maybe do some separate stuff, solo and stuff, but the Eagles farewell tour done. Now, I want to say some more problems here. Disney just keeps getting in trouble all the time, you know, with the whole woke organization and the way they're thinking out there. But now, this is something that just came up. Big California lawsuit. If you work for Disney, folks, and you're a woman, you make less money than the men workers. Big lawsuit now. Disney's paying men more than women. Now, you thought that maybe, now I don't know. I know years ago we all knew that the man, the woman, whatever, but things have changed now. There's a lot of powerful women in this world. A lot smarter than some of us men are, that's for sure. And Disney paying men more than they're paying women is an insult. There should be a California lawsuit, and they need to change some rules. That's what they need to do. Just my opinion. It might not mean much, but hard-working women out there, that's for sure. They're much stronger than we are. Patrice, I hope you're doing, my dear friend. Giannotti was my favorite, of course, La Scarola. Oh, yeah, of course. Joey Mondelli over there. La Scarola, Vic Giannotti, of course. It was great seeing, speaking of Vic, great seeing Nick Nitti Saturday at the Getaway in beautiful Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. It was great to see him out there. They do it because they love what they did. Comeback entertainers. Disney can't get out of their own way. Eric Todd, my brother, long time no see, pal. Yeah, they keep just there's one door. They try to fix something and something, but that whole woke mentality that they have at Disney, and now that women are making less money than men, if that don't stop people, right in your head, you shouldn't even want to go there just because of that mentality. Knowing that woman who's serving you food or whatever she's doing the same job the guy is next door, but he's making more money because he's a man. Not fair, folks. Not in this day and age. Not this day and age. All right, are you ready? You guys are getting married? You're looking for a place. Oh, let's go to here. Let's go there. Let's see what their options are. Guess who just got in the catering business for weddings, folks? Here it is. You're hearing it for the first time. McDonald's. McDonald's is selling, not celery. McDonald's is selling catering packagings for wedding specials. For weddings, for anniversaries, for Christians, whatever it is, for christenings, baptisms, divorce parties, retirement parties. McDonald's now is the way you can choose to cater your wedding. Wow. Woke is for the weak, Michelangelo. You're absolutely right. And Michael, thank you, man, for always back the blue, my friend. Back the blue. Right, Sandra? Did you hear that? McDonald's just got into the wedding catering business. So, folks, we might be doing weddings. Entertainers out there, maybe we'll be doing weddings now in McDonald's. Love. Sitting there. Run and hide. There you go. Run and hide. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Fox News, again, Bud Light in trouble, folks. Now, they're glass. Now, not the cans, not the Bud Light cans. Of course, they took a big hit. What happened? But right now, folks, the glass bottle companies are shutting down. Over 600 employees have lost their job already for the whole Bud Light scandal. Some people say it's no big deal. Some people still going to, I don't know what it is. It's just been a lot of bad things for the Bud Light organization and Anheuser-Busch. And now, when it goes to the point where people are losing their jobs now because of a decision that you thought might be cool. Was there planning in that situation? I don't know. I wasn't in the office, and I really don't care. I'm not a beer drinker, but I feel bad for those 600 people who lost their jobs. That I feel bad for. I feel bad for people who might have lost their jobs. I'm not talking about the CEOs at Anheuser-Busch. Not with the private planes and the jets. I'm talking about the guys the guys and women who work in the factories, or the delivery guys that deliver that beer and restaurants and stuff. Those people that lose their jobs bothers me. I don't care for the CEO that, we got to sell one of the wings. Or, Dorothy, we need to sell your fur coat. What about the 600 people now employed who has families? They lost their jobs. Not because they went out of business because it was a bad beer. They went out of business for something they did not do enough investigating about. Just don't get it, folks. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. How about this? According to People magazine, British Airways passenger. Now, you remember, you hear stories back then when people were in bars and they would take the beer bottle and, over the bar, they try to cut you. And there's some crazy people in bar fights. I'm sure it's happened all over the world. This happened on an airplane, folks. British Airways. Guys got on a fight. One guy took a bottle of beer, smashed it open, and tried to go after another passenger with a cut bottle. Woo! Talk about West Side Story. On the air. Forget about just them two. What about anybody around them that might have tried breaking it up? You know, you got a broken bottle. You could just swing. You can cut up anybody. You can even hurt himself. They don't marry. You're right. Anheuser-Busch, they did not think about the little guys. And the little guys, 600 of them right here lost their jobs. That's just in the bottling company, the plants. So I'm sorry. Very sad, but true. All right, let's find out some other stuff I've been saving for a while, folks. And here it is. Some interesting stuff here. One of the prosecutors who signed off on we're talking now about the President of the United States, Joe Biden. This is about his son. One of the prosecutors who signed off on the Hunter Biden charges and oversaw the investigation worked for the former business partner of Hunter Biden. U.S. Assistant Attorney Derek Hines, who signed off on the minimal charges, worked for the FBI director. Do you believe this? So it's all in kudos there. I wonder why he doesn't get any slapped on the wrist. Let me tell you something. You know how I feel about this regime. But I think the more that they keep covering up, Hunter's problem. Oh, they found a bag of cocaine in the White House. I wonder how that got there. Yeah, sure. It was passenger coming in, people coming to visit the White House. Right. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is what they should do, the President of the United States should do, and of course, just coming from a little guy that doesn't know too much, but since you're doing the witch hunt on Donald Trump and you're doing everything on him, and you see his numbers, they just keep going up, whether you like him or not. What President Joe Biden should do to his kid, say, listen, go away for 2 years. Take the crime. Take the punishment. Show him that you're fair. And I think, and I don't even know why I'm giving this advice. I'm not for me to say, but politics-wise, one guy's getting away with murder, one guy isn't. So if he wants to stay in there, hey, son, go to one of those penitentiaries there that's more like a country club. Hi, Bells. Hi, honey, you want to say hi?
No, I have not. No. Oh,
Get your glasses. This is Bella. Okay, honey. All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, so what Hunter Biden, right? The father, President Joe Biden, should say, hey, put his son in one of those camps for 2 years or whatever it is. Arrest him for a crime. And now you're getting all this stuff. Oh, all right, Bella, I got it. Okay. Yes, I love you too. Bella wants to be on the show. So that's just one of the things. I mean, if you play fair is fair. Here you go, folks. President Joe Biden wants tougher gun laws, while Hunter pleads guilty to illegal gun applications. President Joe Biden wants 80,000 new IRS agents to collect every dime of taxes, while Hunter skates on $1 million of tax fraud. That's what I'm trying to say here. Why is it on this side it's okay, but not on the other side, folks? They're just burying themselves just like Disney is. All right. Here's something, folks. They probably are all doing it with him. Good point. Bullshit is right. Thank you, guys. Then pin the coke on the aide as a scapegoat. How about that? Take someone else go down for it while Hunter's going, great move, Dad. I left you one in the bathroom. All right, son, I'll be right there. Right. Just happened to be somebody, an aide that came in. The most crazy-otic things. Ciao Bello and me, someone I just bought 18 tickets for a show. Hey, great, fantastic. Vince Amore, who plays Tony Bennett, will be joining Ocean's Rat Pack August 20th at Forget About It Vineyard and Winery, Sunday in Galena, Illinois. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, eat whatever you like. Everybody wants to get on a diet. Can't eat this, can't eat that. Be careful. Everything in moderation. Here it is, folks. Eat whatever you like. Now listen to this. The inventor of the treadmill died at the age of 54 years old. The inventor of gymnastics died at the age of 57 years old. The world bodybuilding champion died at the age of 41 years old. The best footballer in the world, Maradona, died at the age of 60 years old. And then, now, those are all young. Now, listen to this. The inventor of Kentucky Fried Chicken died at the age of 94 years old. The inventor of Nutella, the stuff like the peanut butter, the chocolate stuff you spread on your bread, died at the age of 88 years old. The inventor of Hennessy, the cognac, died at 98 years old. How do doctors come into the conclusion that exercise prolongs life when the rabbit is always jumping, but it lives for around 2 years. And the turtle that doesn't do any exercise at all lives over 200 years. So rest, chill, eat, drink, and be merry. Enjoy life. Love that quote. Let that roll around in your mouth, folks. All you folks, you're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Only in America will we stop a football game, drag out measuring chains, and look at a play 15 times from 6 different angles to make sure it's the right call. But we won't verify the integrity of an election at the highest office in our nation. In fact, it's just like, did I mention this? The American Idol counts like 50 million views in one commercial break? And here's something, folks, I want you all to do, especially with the election coming up in 2024. Put $500 in cash. Take $500 in cash. Put it in an envelope. Then mail it to yourself. If you don't have the guts to do it, it's because you're afraid it's going to get lost. Yeah, vote in person come November 2024. Good point, folks. Really good point. Yeah, but Washington police say they may never discover who left a bag of cocaine labeled property of H. Biden at the White House. Oops. You never know, folks. God bless you. All right. And the way the world is going right now, it's pretty crazy. Everybody's offended about everything. They're canceling this. They're canceling this. They started with the syrup and this and that and that. Look at this. At the rate we're going right now, folks, we're going to have to cancel shampoo because it's going to offend people who are bald. How dare they sell that product? I can't use it. Well, folks, it's come to that time. I hope you guys had a great morning, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show, folks. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, Monday through Friday. We will be back again tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. Don't forget, we got a busy schedule, a lot of private stuff. Tuesday, Butterfield Country Club. Wednesday, Big Sammy's in Plainfield, a brand new Italian restaurant. Thursday, we'll be at the Crystal Lake Country Club. Come on out. Friday, the Carnival, downtown Chicago Private Affair. And Saturday, Bellagio in Roselle, 7 o'clock. And don't forget, Sunday, back to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, Lake Como, the Thirsty Parrot at 1 o'clock p.m. Every show is brought to you by our good friends from Ace Hardware. That's right. Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park in Warrenville, folks. Remember to grill your ace off. And don't forget, you only got 2 days left to buy anything, $25 or more. You're going to get a $10 gift card extra anytime you buy anything. That's July 11th and 12th, folks. And don't forget, you got to July 31st to buy a lawnmower or any lawnmower repairs Free assembly, free delivery, ends July 31st. And if you're looking for a job, our good friends from Norwich Ace Hardware, they're looking for a garden center manager, full-time, competitive pay, sign-on bonus. Go to Melissa at norwichace.com. Tell them Tony Ocean sent you, folks. Buy local and shop local. That's our good friends from Ace Hardware. All right, folks, I want you all to thank you all for watching again today. Remember a couple things. Buy local, shop local. Go out and support local establishments and live entertainment. It's very, very important. And just celebrating Ringo's birthday, how we all did it at 12 o'clock on that day. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Always remember the great words of Sir Ringo Starr. Peace and love. We need it more now in this world than ever. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. God bless you, folks. And you know what? It's time for Nicholas, St. Nicholas, the piano man, to take us out. Have a great day, folks. See you tomorrow here on
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you later, folks. Have a great day. God bless you.